Hey y'all, I wanted to come back with another Mental Health Monday, especially at this last weekend, because this last weekend was a very emotional one for me. It was the anniversary of Maurice's death, and especially with everything I've been going through the last, few months, it really made it hard for me, man. I was a wreck. I hadn't been that way around that. Last year wasn't that bad. Last year I was able to handle it. It was hard. I cried sometimes, but this year hurt a little bit deeper. Like feelings of loneliness was, no matter how many people say they're there for me, there's that feeling of being alone that's just kind of hard to kick sometimes. But it was beautiful to see all the people that did show up. The people that came in, they gave me a hug. They just stood there with everybody for a while, just reminiscing and talking and just spending some time at the site, which is, something that Maurice always wanted for everybody, just to come together. He brought everybody together. So for them, for all of us there that came to honor him, it was amazing. One thing I have never done really ever before in my life, I did this weekend, and unfortunately that was drink while I was super emotional. And I drink a lot. I ended up drinking a lot of Hennessy at the site when I got to work, or when I got to SB2 later on that evening with some friends. Drink a lot more Hennessy and ended up just drinking a lot of tequila at the same time. Hearing stories from all these people that were there, there was, some things that happened and things that were said, or the way that I was acting that wasn't the best. From what everyone says, I never actually got out of hand. I never got too crazy. I did apologize to a few people if I did offend anyone, and anybody seeing this, I do apologize if I made anybody feel uncomfortable. But I was in a dark place, and being drunk's never an excuse. I've always preached that you have to handle your liquor. But again, this was the very first time I'd ever been emotional and allowed myself to drink, which there was a reason why I never did that in the first place. A lot of people, when Maurice had passed, had told me I should be drinking with them, have a drink with them, but I was actually on a sober month challenge I was doing for myself. And right before, the accident, Maurice had literally told me to stay with the sober month, or the sober journey I was trying to do that month, I think it was a month or 2 months. And I did. I stuck with it, and it was really beneficial at the time because I was really hurting back then. But I know this year with the severity, or the amount of things going on right now for me was just a lot to handle. I just didn't even think about it. I didn't even think to pace myself. I just went, and there's a whole chunk of that evening that I just don't remember. But one thing I did kind of have to come to a realization is that I can't change anything. I can only affect what I'm gonna do forward. I can only affect the decisions I make from here on out. And also, unfortunately, there's a few reminders from different, people, different things, different stuff that's going on. Just reminders of how short life is. I mean, we just, got together to honor the unexpected passing of Maurice. Then I heard a few occurrences this past weekend of similar shocking revelations that our life can come to an end like that. So instead of holding on to grudges, instead of trying to figure out the whys and why nots, I think it's important that we just take a step back, breathe, and just understand that from this point forward, there's decisions that we need to make that we're in full control of. And I believe I allowed myself to let go of a lot of pain and hurt from others to me, and I apologize for any, inconvenience or any hurt I've ever caused anybody else. And I hope that a lot of people can learn how to have forgiveness, not just forgiveness for the people that did things to you, but forgiveness for yourself, the choices that you made. The choices that we make, sometimes we hold on to them and we allow that to amplify anything else that happens to us because we're more irritated or upset that we allow things to happen. And again, I've been sitting with that for a long time. I feel responsible for the things that happen. My choices led to this, my choices led to that. But I can only really worry about the stuff that I can control. I have a daughter right here who I have to focus on. And if I don't focus on making myself better, I'm gonna be no good to her. So I just hope everyone can just remember, forgive. Hi, baby. Forgive, move forward, and just when you need to, let yourself cry. I mean, I think I cried so much this last weekend, but then once the hangover and everything kind of subsided, my my realizations of just I need to let things go, I feel a lot better. I feel a lot lighter today. I was feeling really heavy and burdened by all just the different emotions and feelings. But today, I'm feeling better. I'm feeling hopeful. I feel like I got some more drive to really just do what I need to do and not let, petty thoughts and anger drive my decision making. Then again, I could be saying that now, and next week I could be another wreck. So just keep talking about it, keep thinking about it, keep pushing yourself to be better instead of allowing yourself to go into a place you don't want to be. Hope you guys have a great week. Stay up. If you guys need someone to talk to, you need someone to vent to, I'm here. And I know a lot of people are there for you as well.